Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I want to say thank you, God, for everything. Special thanks goes to Mr. Emmanuel Amunike. Without him, I don't think I'll be standing in front of you guys. I don't think I'll be standing in front of you guys holding one of the most prestigious awards in world football. It's a dream come true for me. I want to thank everyone that have seen me through life's journey in achieving my dreams, in achieving my goals. I appreciate Nigerians for their support. I appreciate Africa for putting me on the map, for encouraging me, for defending me, regardless of my shortcomings. Thank you so much. I also thank Emmanuel Adebayo for his encouragement. Solomon Kalu, I appreciate you. Every African legend that I've looked up to while growing up, that have inspired me. Can't forget DJ Drogba, my role model. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. God bless you all. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Victor Osimen. Victor.
Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, that's Nyesom Wike, have announced their defection from the People's Democratic Party, PDP, to the All Progressives Congress, APC. Now, the lawmakers loyal to Wike, the immediate past governor of River State, announced their defection on the floor of the House during a sitting on Monday. Our rights correspondent Andy Omanu is standing by to give us an update on the political crisis in the state. Good afternoon, Andy. A very warm welcome to Newsday. Quite a shocker for many to wake up to today. Can you give us a bit of insight into the events that have transpired in River State this morning?
Oh, thank you so much. Good afternoon. River State has been in the news lately precisely since October the 30th this year, when this same group of lawmakers loyal to the immediate governor of the state and the current minister of the Federal Capital Territory allegedly planned to impeach the sitting governor in the person of Sim Fubara. And since then, the political crisis in River State has happened in what we call a theater in an episodic manner. And this morning, we woke up to the news that 27 of them, in the wee hour of this morning, find their way into the hallowed chambers of the State House of Assembly complex. You will also recall that that same hallowed chamber of the complex was set ablaze a couple of weeks back, and they sat this morning for less than 15 minutes, where all 27 of them decided to decamp to the opposition or Progressives Congress. I must quickly add that this is a House of Assembly that has 32 lawmakers. And so if you take 27 from 32, what you have left is 5. And even that 5, the entire 5 are not following the incumbent governor. It is only 4 of them that are following, because 1 is a Labour Party legislator. And so that is the situation we have at hand right now. And it will be very, very appropriate to say that there is an uneasy political calm in Port Harcourt, the River State capital, as we speak, because everybody, especially those who don't have their finger in the political happening in this state, are watching to see what is going to happen next. As I speak with you, the governor is having a state executive council meeting in Government House, and I want to believe that this defection by the 27 lawmakers that used to be in PDP to the APC will be on the top agenda of that discussion. And so that is where we are now. We are trying to track who and who we needed to talk with. First of all, we want to meet with the acting chairman of the PDP to find out his perspective about what has transpired today. What is going to be neat for his party? Is he going to move like the 27 lawmakers who have all of a sudden jumped ship to the opposition political party, the APC? And so this is where we are. And I want to believe that between now and evening, a lot of political talks are wagging already. A lot of permutations are on. People are saying a lot is going to happen between now and weekend. But we are waiting to see how the political pendulum will swing. With the movement of these 27 lawmakers having moved, are we going to have other movement of other political heavyweights in the PDP in River State to probably the opposition or Progressives Congress? The days ahead will surely let us know that. Over.
Indeed. Thank you so much, Andy. Now, you did mention that the governor is currently in a meeting. Of course, it might have plenty to do with this defection. But do you get a sense that he's currently uneasy based on this? Because we did have, I believe it was the Commissioner for Information last week, saying that he was unperturbed with what was going on in the state. Do you think he's starting to feel the heat as a result of this?
Okay, thank you so much. For me, I would want to say that, yes, even if the governor has been unperturbed about the political situation in the state, what has happened today is likely going to give him some deep introspection. He needs to do that, because if you have a 32 legislators in the House of Assembly where you are the governor. Remember, there are three arms of governor: the executive, the judiciary, and the legislature. And if 27 of the lawmakers have moved to the opposition political party, it's just likely that they have something politically up their sleeve. And I don't think the governor should still be unperturbed at this stage that we have gotten to in the political development of Rivers State. He must be conscious of what he wants to do, because if he has not killed his lions before now, I think this is a time to do it, because the lawmakers those who have moved today seems not to be backing down, because people are already very worried that how come that there is a court injunction saying no lawmaker should move into the hallowed chambers of the State House of Assembly to conduct any proceeding. We've had it. Today's zone makes it the second or the third time that this group of legislators have had an easy access into the hallowed chambers of the House of Assembly complex. And so I want to believe that the governor should, I don't want to say he should wake up. The governor should be worried at this point now, because like they say in Nigeria politics, when situations are the way they are here now, anything is very possible. But of course, they say when two elephants fight, it is the grass that suffers, because since this political crisis started, there's been no legislative business at all. Bills have not been passed, except one or two of them that were haphazardly passed, debated in the floor, and it was not by the entire House as it were. And so that is where we are. The governor, I want to believe, will want to start thinking of what to do next, even as the 27 opposition legislators are also plotting what they intend to do next in this political chess game.
Right. Andy, I know we just have, some very few moments remaining, but very quickly, of course, what everybody is thinking and not saying is the big I word, which is impeachment. Just giving your sense of what's happening on the ground, are there still any windows for Governor Fubara to escape this?
Well, I think if I get you correctly, when political situations turn the way they are now, right now, in any state, especially since the birth of this current republic, 1999, what many will be thinking about, even those who are political, is that there is going to be a likely impeachment. But nobody can put a finger on that right now. But if you ask me, that is what seems to be the position of one or two analysts who are monitoring developments here. But is that going to happen? Is that not going to happen? The next couple of days would give us answer to that question. But as we speak, like I mentioned in passing, there are already insinuations that other political heavyweights in the People's Democratic Party in Rivers State are likely also going to defect in the next couple of days. And we are just waiting to see what will happen. Is there going to be a likely impeachment? It is possible. It is not possible. It is possible if these lawmakers, 27 of them, decide to run the entire political hog. It is not possible if the governor on his part is able to throw what I refer to as political carrots and political carrots to these lawmakers who are bent on running the way they want to run in order to have a full control of what is going on politically in Rivers State.
All right, correspondent Andy Manu live from Rivers State capital, Port Harcourt. Thank you so much for your update and analysis. We appreciate your time here on
is better for the court to make a pronouncement. So everybody will have to be careful. You give somebody an umbrella, the next day he defects. EFCC will come. He said, no, let me join them. So EFCC will not be against you. You carry the vote of another party and you join another party. Can you transfer vote? You work hard for somebody to win the election. Tomorrow the person says, no, I have defected. If you are defecting, leave the seat. If you know it is easy. And this will checkmate most of the political harlots who will never sit one place, looking for excuses here and there. I was insulted by my ward chairman. I'm leaving the party. Look at it. They did not allow me to bring a councillor. I'm leaving the party. Because you believe that they cannot take your seat. This is a clear example. To strengthen democracy, it is better for the court to make a pronouncement. So everybody will have to be careful. You give somebody an umbrella, the next day he defects. EFCC will come. He said, no, let me join them. So EFCC will not be against you. You carry the vote of another party and you join another party. Can you transfer vote? You work hard for somebody to win the election. Tomorrow the person says, no, I have defected. If you are defecting, leave the seat. If you know it is easy. And this will checkmate most of the political harlots who will never sit one place, looking for excuses here and there. I was insulted by my ward chairman. I'm leaving the party. Look at it. They did not allow me to bring a councillor. I'm leaving the party. Because you believe that they cannot take your seat. This is a clear example. To start
before the surprise of democratic impeachment efforts of 30th October 2023 by a section of our legislative arm against you, the People's Governor. This undemocratic act is and was highly resisted and condemned by the Rivers electorate, and we are in absolute solidarity with you. You kept asking, what offense have I committed to warrant my impeachment? And to this day, no answer has been provided. And we are still waiting endlessly because you haven't committed any offense that warrants impeachment. Your recent statement that you can never be intimidated, nor any level of sabotage can make you surrender your mandate, is the hallmark of an astute statesman and leader, in our opinion, that is committed to the good development and governance of his people. We also encourage and congratulate our brother, son, your reliable and indefatigable ally, Right Honorable Edison Ogelenya, the Speaker, Rivers State House of Assembly, as a true son of Arash that we know very well. You can be rest assured that he will assist you, the People's Governor, to steer the ship of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's Renew Hope agenda in our state peacefully. We also condemn in its entirety the attempted attack on the life of our son, Right Honorable Edison Ogelenya at his residence on the 19th of November 2023. We are tempted to believe that the reason for this attack was because of his support for you.
I was face of APC in Ahuda West. But today, by the grace of God, by the will of God, by the directive of the Holy Spirit, we, APC, and here present is 10 APC ward chairmen. We also have here a considerable number of LGA ward ESCOs. I also have, just yesterday evening, about 10 leaders whispered to me that they want to join us. We are here to support the God-chosen governor of Rivers State, Semelai Fubara.
God has placed Fubara there, and that is why we are here. We are going to support him as the governor of Rivers State to deliver that mandate that God has given to him for the people of Rivers State, and specifically for the people of Ahuda West, in Jesus' name. Second factor, I'm not going to take your time, but I must express why we are here, why we made the decision we made to support Sim Fubara, to stand by him. Secondly, Sim Fubara had decided to endorse an Ekpe son as the Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly. Right Honorable Edison Ehie,
to express the gratitude of our Speaker, Right Honorable Edison Ehie Ogereye, Distinguished Service Star of Rivers State. His gratitude that over 5,000 decampees from various political parties are now here to show support for the God-choosing governor of Rivers State. Ama Opus Senebo, Sir Simini Alai Joseph Fubara, Grand Service Star of Rivers State.
the Speaker of the 10th Assembly, Right Honorable Edison Ehie, he has said I should greet you and tell you that at the appropriate time he will come to speak to his maternal people. He is Ekono Ahuda West.
All right, so let me start by asking, how did you receive today's defection of 27 out of the 32 lawmakers in the Rivers State House of Assembly, dumping the PDP for the APC?
For me, it came as a rude shock, but not entirely unexpected. Why it was shocking was because I thought with the president's intervention some weeks back, the two warring factions will have sheathed their sword and allow peace to reign. But as one of the earlier commentators said on ground in Port Harcourt, the fact that APC last week or thereabouts dissolved his Rivers State State Working Committee was a prelude to what we saw today, in which case they knew, they had it in the offing that these lawmakers were going to come. And so they've dissolved the State Executive Council and believing that these people will be accommodated in the new executive that will be put in place in days to come. But this is just going to allow the crisis to fester, given the fact that as it is now, we are having a lot of monumental losses. I don't know how the governor of the state intends to present his 2024 appropriation bill of 800 billion. Will he present it to the 4 lawmakers who are left, because now 27 has defected, 1 has died, and so the faction has only 4 lawmakers with them. So will it be proper, and can you say lawmakers, 4 lawmakers can legislate for the state out of 32? So that's the conundrum. And for those who are saying the seats have been declared vacant, it's only the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, according to Section 109, subsection 2 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as altered. It's only the State Speaker, the State Assembly Speaker, that can write officially to INEC to declare those seats vacant. Will the Ehie faction, constituting just 4 people, be in a position to write the INEC chairman to declare these seats vacant? So it's thrown more questions than answers, but I think this is something that leaders of thought in Rivers State should mediate and allow sleeping dogs to lie. I mean, Nyesom Wike, the godfather of Rivers politics as of today, said the rift is as a result of the political structure that the governor wants to hijack. So if it takes the mediation of elders, both partisan and non-partisan elders of Rivers State, something should be done quickly before we start losing lives in
Permit me to come in there. Of course, the Rivers State, we know that the House of Assembly has a long history of political crisis, but some observers think this is coming in too early in the administration of Governor Siminalayi Fubara. Do you think so? Do you share this thought?
Very well. I mean, there's no two-way about it. This is an administration that is barely 6 months old, and you are already in a crisis situation like this. So it portends ill wind that blows no good for an administration in its infancy to have this kind of political crisis on its plate. Like I said, it's going to impact on governance. Already, the arson that took place on the State House of Assembly will cost us billions of naira to fix. Recall that on the 30th of October, the dawn of 30th, the State House of Assembly was set on fire by unknown arsonists. So that is already an economic loss. And then you have scenario where there have been allegation of assassination attempt on the Ehie's group, the Speaker of the four-member group. And we don't know what fallout will come in the days to come unless this is quickly checkmated. Then we now have the security agencies allegedly taking sides, and that is not good for the image of the Nigerian police. So the bottom line is that I will still make appeal to leaders of thought, both in APC and PDP, to quell this fire before it consumes lives. Yes, properties have been lost, time has been lost, but more importantly, it's impacting negatively on governance in the state.
Oh, definitely.
So it's too early in the day to have this kind of crisis on your hand.
All right, Mr. Julio, geopolitical affairs analyst, we thank you for your thoughts on the news at 10.
Today we had the 5th
council meeting of the Rivers State Executive Council, and we deliberated on the medium-term expenditure framework, which is usually a precursor to discussing the budget. Is an act of the Rivers State House of Assembly, Law number 8 of 2010, that makes provision for preparation. And that document, an 86-page document, was also presented for consideration, which had the budget estimate. The council deliberated on the budget estimate so presented by the Commissioner for Finance, and concluded that it was a well thought out document, and the budget estimate for 2024 is 800 billion. It was 500 and something in 2023, but because we had a 100 billion supplementary act, which was part of what we used for the ring road, so it moved it from what it ordinarily should have been, considering the inflationary trend, to about 800,000. And this budget is tagged budget of renewed hope, consolidation and continuity. It has 412 as capital, and then 361 as recurrent, with a 21 billion reserve. These were the major deliberations we had today. And on infrastructure is taking the lead with about 128 billion of the budget, and then followed by education, health and security. These are essentially the main focus of this budget.
We have, by the time it gets to the State House of Assembly, the public will be made to see and understand all the projections and the fundamentals. But basically, as the name implies, the essence of the budget is to give the people of Rivers State, the residents of Rivers State, renewed hope, and to ensure that there is a consolidation and continuity in what has been happening, particularly in terms of the harvest of projects we've been having in the state, and of course, other areas, particularly human capital development, security, investment drive in the state, and so on and so forth, ease of doing business, etc. So basically, that is the little addition I feel I should make to what he has said. Thank you.
Et j'invite Monsieur Patrice
I would like to
Motsepe de
invite
nouveau à
Dr.
rejoindre sous vos
Patrice
applaudissements
Motsepe to the
la
podium once
tribune
again
pour
to
ce grand moment, ce
reveal
moment fort de l'annonce de la joueuse
the winner
de l'année de ses
of
30e CAF Award.
Best Player
We are
of the
going towards
Year
the end, and
award, women's
this
category.
is the most outstanding, the best woman football player on the African continent. She's from the beautiful, beautiful country. You know, I can't see anyone. Asisat Oshuala.
Asisat Oshuala, Best Woman Player of the Year from Nigeria. Congratulations once again. Yes, can we please give her a big round of applause as she's coming up on stage to receive her trophy. She's dressed in her country's colors, the green and white. Congratulations.
Asisat Oshoala, joueuse africaine de
Asisat
l'année,
Oshoala,
qui reçoit son
Women's
trophée des
Player
mains de
of the
Monsieur
Year,
le Président.
who just received the trophy from President Patrice Motsepe.
Good evening, everyone. I'm sorry, I'm nervous. This night, I would love to use this opportunity to thank everyone who's been part of my journey, from grassroots football to national level to club side. Because without you, my coaches, my teammates, there will be no me. Football is a team sport. It's a team game. And I will urge all the federations in Africa to please, please come together. Let's work together and build our continent. Let's make it the best in the world. It is very, very possible. It happened the last World Cup, the Men's World Cup. We saw what happened. We shocked the world. And the last World Cup, all the national team from Africa that represented Africa in Australia, we made history. And I believe before the next World Cup, we can get better. We can do better. And we can win it for sure. Because at the end of the day, if we don't support ourselves, nobody will come down to Africa. Nobody will come to this continent to support us. We have to work together as a team because football is a team sport. Let's start at home and go to the world and conquer it. Thank you very much, and God bless everyone.
And to present the award for the Best Male Football Player of the Year, please welcome once again Dr. Patrice Motsepe. He has tonight the destiny of these three brilliant young men in his hands.
I think we should start by clapping hands for all three. They are the best. They make us proud. They are the best from the continent. Each of them is a winner. And the player of the year for 2023, the most in terms of the votes that has been cast, is also from the beautiful country, Victor Osimen.
Congratulations to Victor Osimen, big winner of this year, Player of the Year in the men's category at the 2023 CAF Awards. An exceptional season, a very well-deserved award. Please, Dr. Musebe, please do not leave. We're going to take a bigger picture, please. Victor, let's immortalize this moment, please. Congratulations, and we want to...
Stay with us, stay with us.
Stay with us just for a group picture, family picture. Yes, Victor.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I want to say thank you, God, for everything. Special thanks goes to Mr. Emmanuel Amunike. Without him, I don't think I'll be standing in front of you guys. I don't think I'll be standing in front of you guys holding one of the most prestigious awards in world football. It's a dream come true for me. I want to thank everyone that have seen me through life's journey in achieving my dreams, in achieving my goals. I appreciate Nigerians for their support. I appreciate Africa for putting me on the map, for encouraging me, for defending me, regardless of my shortcomings. Thank you so much. I also thank Emmanuel Adebayo for his encouragement. Solomon Kalu, I appreciate you. Every African legend that I've looked up to while growing up, that have inspired me. Can't forget DJ Drop, my role model. Thank you so much.